All right. Hello, everyone, and now welcome to a game, a 2v2 match, Fortitude and Fast versus Sini and XiaoKai. We have, the Orc playing under the name XiaoKai here. Orc, XiaoKai, and Sini is the Night Elf Orc combo on the left-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side of the map, we are looking at, Fortitude, Romantic, and Fast coming in with the Orc Human combination. First thing you'll notice is that we are looking at a speed built Altar of Kings coming in from the human player, and that will allow him to get his Archmage out about 15 seconds sooner. All right, waiting for, why would you speed build the Archmage if you're not going to train it up immediately, losing a little bit of precious time there? He probably regrets spending that extra bit of gold. As you're going to take a look, the Altar of Storms and all of these other altars are going to be finishing up their 106. Yeah, so maybe a 10-second advantage as opposed to a 15-second advantage overall. Anyways, 2v2 matchups. I know a lot of you guys out there only play multiplayer games, 2v2s, 3v3s, even some crazy 4v4s, as it's a nice way to relax, enjoy the game in a different way, and blame your partner when you lose. Archmage gonna go ahead and pop on out here in just a moment. Meanwhile, off on the other side here, Voodoo Lounge, Orc Burrow. We're waiting for a second Orc Burrow, as quick text to tier 2 are not very popular in 2v2s, as, you need to mass up a decent number of units. Otherwise, you may end up falling a bit behind if you get rushed in a bit too quickly. All right, there's a Water Elemental there. Giant Sea Turtle gonna go ahead and absorb some damage. You can see the Archmage is the first hero out on the map. Demon Hunter now just popping on out. As these sea turtle hatchings are going to get finished off here. Meanwhile, Archmage trying to shoo away that pesky little wisp. Archmage going to attempt to drop another water elemental here, pull back this water elemental perhaps, as it doesn't want to absorb too much damage. Well, they get end up taken down by those creeps as the Ogre Warriors continuing that fight now. Ogre Warrior's going to fall. Archmage is going to get to level 2 as the Farseer is now out trying to clear out this orange creep camp as well. Archmage off onto the north here. Militia already transitioning back. We're looking at the Blade Master coming in. So Archmage Blade Master going up against Demon Hunter Farseer, as the Archmage now wants to put some pressure onto this Demon Hunter here. Demon Hunter, I believe, has teched evasion first. Also has claws of attack +5. Are we going to see a last attack on that wisp? Oh, beautiful, beautiful duck right there, turning into a Moonwell to absorb a bit of that damage, and then, stay in that position until the time was ready, or time was ripe. Now, gonna go ahead and try and retreat back here. Wisp gonna continue to retreat here. 2 water elementals, 3 footmen, and a grunt are joining in on this fight here. This grunt absorbing quite a bit of damage, as that grunt now needs to back away. Blade Master inside the base also causing a bit of problems as well, as we are looking at a tech to tier 2. All right, this is actually a bit of a mistake, I believe, by Sini. Sini trying to go to tier 2 already, which is a very dangerous proposition. Water Elemental is going to get taken down. Yes, gives level 2 to the Demon Hunter. Mana Burns are going to be inbound and now, most likely, or perhaps even Immolation. Yeah, Immolation now being used as the Blade Master tries to go after some of those Headhunters. Archmage now getting body blocked by a Archer trying to retreat back and through. It could end up getting taken down. Is it going to end up falling here? Archmage down to 866 hit points as the Blade Master now tries to get some damage as well. Archmage may be running all the way back home or even to his partner's home to try to get a healing salve. Arcane Vault is not being placed down here, as the tech to tier 2 is also getting started here. Double blacksmiths going into double riflemen. Footmen now looking to retreat back as the body blocks almost finished off that Archmage. Archmage will be stopping by that, that Voodoo Lounge healing salve and clarity potions quickly being used here. Blade Master looking to perhaps try and clear up some of these other creep camps as well. Surprisingly, this creep camp, the forest trolls were left behind, as the Demon Hunter going to pick up that Watcher Ward there and now exchange a bit of blows. All right, ensnare. However, ensnared units are only revealed to the player who has, who ensnared it. And, there you go. Blade Master is now sitting at level 2. Even though that Archer was ensnared, it was able to Shadow Meld there. Blade Master going to continue to engage. Grunts, there goes some more immolation. The Blade Master down to 104 hit points. 193 hit points compared to 125. Both sides using every bit of their hit points rather effectively. Forest Troll Trapper now going to go ahead and take a little bit more damage again as a Grunt is about to get taken down. All right, last Forest Troll Trapper will get finished off. Blade Master able to heal up. Meanwhile, back inside the base, Mass Footmen are taking quite a bit of damage. Scroll of Speed trying to get out of this situation quickly, and that Scroll of Speed will do its work, allowing all of those units to retreat back out. Healing Salve onto that Footman, so able to minimize those losses there. Meanwhile, Farseer sitting at level 3, Dust of Appearance, trying to keep that Blade Master around as the Headhunters are now trying to retreat back as well. We are at Stronghold, taking the tier 2 nearly done, as the Farseer are going to come back, perhaps join in on the other side. Naga Sea Witch has been picked up by Sini. Meanwhile, Demon Hunter trying to use that immolation very effectively against all of these Grunts here, as we now see some cold arrows applied onto that Archmage. Blade Master exchanging blows with the Demon Hunter. Shadow Hunter is here, and now the Mountain King, no second hero coming in at all from the human player, as the Footman now trying to retreat back. Rifleman going to go ahead and try and engage here. Blade Master still fighting their way back around. Archers are trying to retreat. That is a massive number of archers, as the Mountain King is now making its way back out onto the battlefield. Just a lucky guess. Mountain King or Demon Hunter with immolation still able to get in some damage onto that Footman there as units are retreating back. You can see all of those low hit point heroes retreating away. Scroll of Speed being used there, being applied as Grunts. So much well-focused fire damage. Archmage or Farseer could be in trouble. Scroll of Town Portal at literally the last second, down to 52 hit points. Headhunters are falling away as well as this fight, retreats back. Using every single bit of hit points, Teal able to retreat back. Mountain King should be joining in on the battle here, as it is going to try and clear up this Gargantuan Sea Turtle creep camp. This is always a dangerous proposition. That Gargantuan Sea Turtle does deal quite a bit of damage. 2 Footmen already lost, and now Human could be in a bit of trouble, sitting at 35 over 42 supply, 35 over 50, 39 over 41. I guess it's not too far behind, but losing creeps or losing units to creeps is never a good proposition. All right. Archmage looking to finish off this Gargantuan Sea Turtle here. Gargantuan Sea Turtle will fall. Raiders, Raider, Wanda Mana Stealing going to be picked up by the Blade Master. Shadow Hunter already has a potion of greater mana as well, as we're going to be going into this engagement here. All right, a little bit of damage. There goes a Hex onto an Archer, as both sides are going to be fighting through, but that is a lot of range damage coming in from the Orc Night Elf army. Oddly enough, there is no True Shot aura based upon the number of, range units in this army here. No tech to tier 3, still at tier 2 for any Priestess of the Moon. Raider's going to be coming across with Ensnare. You can see the amount of focus damage here across all of these units, as the Blade Master may try and engage. Yes, there's a Windwalk Strike. There goes one Archer. Water Elemental could get taken down as well. There goes a Stormbolt on another unit there. Both sides exchanging blows, and 2 units getting cleaned up there nicely. Now, as the units are retreating back, Kodo Beast, we are looking at a lot of ranged damage on both sides. We're looking at Rifleman, Priest for support, Kodo Beast, but Grunts in the frontline position. Are they going to act as effective pin cushions, or are they just going to be chasing after those range units, not being able to do very much? All right, Ogre Magi could get engaged here, trying to do a little bit of divide and conquer. Ogre Lord going to end up getting taken down. Ogre Magi going to get taken down. Ogre Lord taken down. What item was dropped? Peerupt of Vitality. Perhaps Torn Chieftain has the Endurance, or he's going to sell that. Not useful at all, as the units are now looking to fall back here. Mountain King gets up to level 2, going for Bash over Thunderclap. Meanwhile, off to the north side, Shadow Hunter gets up to level 2. Blade Master now at level 3 with Claws of Attack plus 12. That is going to be some major damage, as we are looking at perhaps level 2 critical strike, and level 2 critical strike suddenly going to be dealing large amounts of damage. 195 critical strike off of a Blade Master only at level 3. That number is just going to continue to scale higher, as that Forest Troll Berserker also gets taken down. I've seen and played a lot of 2v2s on Turtle Rock back in the day, and I gotta say, this is a very, very fast-paced game. Both sides either engaging against each other or engaging against those creeps very effectively. We're only 10 minutes into this game, and all of the majority of the creep camps have been cleared out. The 2 red creep camps in the corner, all done. All the powerful consumable item creep camps also cleared out. The 4 center ones there of those gargantuan sea turtles, as the Tauren chieftain may try to open things up with a stomp. No ward there. There goes a quick detonation. Blade Master, well, Tauren chieftain, the teal one, just trying to hide amongst this group, seeing what is going to end up happening. All right, engage. Well, I personally like 2v2 maps where like you can actually help your partner. The 2v2, I know Twisted Meadows was also a 2v2 map, but when you're so far away from your partner, when you're so far away from your teammate, there oftentimes by the time your opponent is there engaging 2v1, you don't unless you scroll up town portal, you can't really help. Wow, we can't really help out your partner. Coming back through, Archmage gonna transfer the item perhaps to the Mountain King. Oh, given to the Blade Master. So Blade Master gonna be in that front line position as he may get focused a bit more. He does have an additional 1.8 armor, so that will help, plus 18 damage even without the Kodo Beast nearby. As we're looking at the Blade Master, perhaps going to be able to get in a little bit of, well, picking off in this 2-on-2 fight here. All right, units going to be flanking in from each side. Archmage should be dropping some water elementals, and as units are going to be coming in from that far north side here, and Archmage is already in trouble. Archmage gets ensnared. There's a Hex nearby onto the Tauren Chieftain. Archmage could be in trouble. Are we going to see a stomp? Yes, and the Archmage gets shut down in pretty much an instant. There's a Dust of Appearance, and Red is already in trouble, losing one of the commanding heroes from that Tauren Chieftain's Stomp and Hex. Both sides continuing to fight their way back across here. We are looking at Berserkers at tier 3 as the Riflemen are trying to shoot their way through. Kodo Beast going to end up getting shut down there. Major damage bonus across the board as the Blade Master continuing to try and heal up. Potion of Invulnerability now being used, but without the Kodo Beast, not going to be able to do all that much. Staff of Preservation for the save there. Kodo Beast going to dine and dash on a Peon. It looks like, or yeah, it looks like on a Peon, as the units are still trying to engage back across here. Blade Master trying to fight their way back through, healing way back around. Archmage shows up, but he is, well, a little bit late again, as that Brilliance Aura greatly missed, as all the heroes are now out of mana. Tauren Chieftain has fallen during the meantime, though, as both sides are still fighting their way through. Riflemen continuing to fire, well, fire shots. Each focused round of fire does quite a bit of damage, as the Riflemen are still good on hit points. Surprisingly, Mountain King, no Stormbolt inbound. Peons are going to end up falling here, and we perhaps should be getting up a Voodoo Lounge. There are no more priests in this combination, as the Mountain Giants are now looking to show up to the party and perhaps taunt those Riflemen for those attacks. All right, are we going to see the Blade Master get in trouble? Blade Master gets taken down. Level 3 now on the Mountain King. Level 3 Mountain King is going to be a very big deal. Raiders now showing up. Shadowhunter still waiting to get enough mana. Does have a Scroll of Healing as well. Blade Master now going after the Naga Sea Witch. Naga Sea Witch could end up being in trouble as well, as the Naga Sea Witch falls at level 3. Blade Master now at level 4. Mounting or Shadowhunter going to end up falling here, and this last couple of seconds is really just taking quite a bit of damage across the board. Mountain Giants trying to retreat back. But a Stormbolt finding that Mountain Giant. There's a taunt, but ends up only to get shot down. Level 2 Brilliance Aura should be coming online here in just a moment. As that does happen, a Grunt is end up getting picked off. Wow, need to take my allergy medicine today. Arcane Vault was built. All right, so a sped-built Arcane Vault going to act as a forward outpost for the Red Army. Clarity Potions, a Scroll of Regeneration, and now perhaps trying to make their way back out here in just a second. Demon Hunter going to be coming in from behind, ends up seeing that mass army in that frontline position, and now needs to figure out where to travel to next. A couple of Peons, well, a Peon falling, giving level 4 to the Shadowhunter, or excuse me, Spirit Wolf falling, giving level 4 to the Shadowhunter, which could be a big deal indeed. Rifleman 2-0 upgrades continuing to fire around. There goes some Chain Lightning bouncing back and forth. Demon Hunter going to try and engage. He was resurrected at the tavern, but he is separated from the rest of that army as he gets the level 4 now. Archmage gonna try and perhaps go after some of those other units as the Demon Hunter still needs to find a way to get in a quick heal, and now perhaps gonna double back around. Stormbolt ensnare, Windwalk pass to try and stop the Demon Hunter's escape, and yes, the Demon Hunter falls for a second time. All right, continuing to fire back again, units trying to retreat back here. That front wall of Moonwells are starting to dry up, and once those Moonwells are gone, the home field advantage for Night Elf, even at night, is starting to, well, feel less and less. It looks like the Red Army, Sini and XiaoKai, gonna take down Romantic Fortitude and Fast here as they're just trying to hold the door. Tauren Chieftain, Shadowhunter, Farseer holding out in a Night Elf base, and there is, well, the Night Elf leaving the game, and that is gonna be it. All right, beautiful, beautiful game here. A lot of hero exchanges going back and forth. Orc player actually having the higher total score overall, but it was, excuse me, it was XiaoKai and Sini who was able to keep it all together. A beautiful game going back and forth, though. Total score was actually significantly higher. Well, actually, no, total scores were about the same, right? Whatever that, 5,000 difference there, about a 5,500 difference there. Yeah, about the same, but really well played. Resurrecting that Archmage at the tavern, I thought things were really looking, well, poor after that Archmage pretty much got lost in the opening segments of that last extended battle. But in the end, resurrecting the Archmage to get that Brilliance Aura going again and keep everything, well, keeping that glue together long enough to, well, keep the wheels on the truck, so to speak, and roll to victory. Let me know what you guys thought about this game in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.